Hey folks, my name is Chris at Hauseit, based here in Miami, Florida. Today we're going to go over a frequently asked question by our do-it-yourself customers utilizing our agent-assisted FSBO listing service. And that is, why can't I make edits to the flat fee listing agreement? Well, as you can imagine, this listing agreement has already been reviewed and edited in prior years many times and has already been heavily modified in favor of sellers. So once we've perfected this, it is now a stock agreement that's used for all of our do-it-yourself customers. And as you can imagine, due to the essentially free nature of this service, it's a flat fee of $499 for our base plan as of this filming, which is essentially 0% versus having to pay 6% in commission to a traditional full-service broker. Due to this, the nature of this pricing and the do-it-yourself nature of this service, we can't obviously offer custom edits or custom contract writers or negotiations back and forth with your lawyer who may have some edits on this service. As you can imagine, if you were to use any other free or essentially free service, like for example Gmail, not to compare ourselves to Google, but you wouldn't be contacting Google support with changes to the terms and conditions that your lawyer came up with. So we hope you understand. Please take a look through the agreement. Have your lawyer take a look through it if you would like, but it should be fairly straightforward of an agreement to understand. Of course, always defer to lawyers on contracts and such, but unfortunately we cannot offer any edits, and we hope you understand why this is a reasonable term that we have and something that we must abide to in order to maintain this service, in order to keep it essentially free for all of our customers. As you can imagine, if we were to allow custom edits and have a back and forth between lawyers for each do-it-yourself customer, then we would be spending quite a lot of legal fees, and the price would not be able to be kept so low and essentially free for our customers. As you can imagine, anytime you introduce a custom change or request to a contract, we would then have to review it, perhaps have our legal team review it, and it just adds a lot of time, friction, and cost. And to be honest, with the rates that good real estate attorneys and contract lawyers charge, your $499 fee may not cover the amount of time required on our side to have to review your custom changes. So I hope this video really gets the point across. We do, occasionally, very occasionally, get asked this by some of our customers who mark up the listing agreement on our website or tell us after the fact that their lawyer wants to send a contract writer, and this is again the reason why it's not feasible, and why we state very clearly up front that the contract is as is. It's already been heavily modified in your favor. You're free to even preview it if you wish. There's in our FAQ there's an ability to preview it, and as a tip, if you really want to see the exact language, you can submit your listing details, and once you do so, it takes you to a pre-populated, based on what you submitted, a pre-populated listing agreement where you can review it word for word before signing, and of course before paying. So if you've made it this far into the video, now you have an inside tip. Feel free to review the contract this way before agreeing to sign and even pay. If it does not work for you, then perhaps this is not the right service for you. If for some reason you feel the need to heavily modify the contract or edit it, or have frequent questions about different terms and such, we do have a 1% for full service listing option that we can offer as well, which is much more hands-on. You'll be able to ask questions about the process, talk about the sale process with a listing agent who will be your main point of contact throughout. So that may be more appropriate if you're looking for something a bit more hands-on. But again, the do-it-yourself listing service is really meant for someone who wants to do it themselves and is willing to spend the time to research and read our FAQ, watch our orientation video if helpful, to really understand how the service works before signing up. So anyway, we hope you found this video helpful. My name is Chris at Hauseit. We cover all of New York City, all 5 boroughs, Long Island, and the Hudson Valley. We also cover Southeast Florida. We're based here in Miami, so we cover Miami-Dade County, Broward, Palm Beach, Martin, and St. Lucie counties. We can help you also save 2% back when you buy with a buyer closing credit by giving you 2/3 of the buyer broker commission at closing. That can be much more than 2% if you're buying a new construction, for example, that offers 5, 6, or 7% in commission to buyers brokers. My name is Chris at Hauseit, and we'll see you on the next one.